Viewers, once again, welcome to my YouTube channel. As usual, I'll bring you the very best here. Happy New Month to all my lovely viewers around the world. Bianca Ojukwu has been appointed as the Minister for Foreign Affairs. That means she's now recognized and has a voice in the global stage. Now, questions have arisen. A lot of people are saying, why is she busy collecting
succulent position, lucrative positions, so that he will help Bola Ahmed Tinubu play a role of lobbying against Biafra all around the world. One thing Tinubu does not understand is that Biafra has gone further than Ojukwu's wife. Biafra is more mature than Ojukwu's wife, who was born in 1967, attended UNN in Nsukka, 90s. Yes, I'm telling you that Biafra is gone further than Bola Ahmed Tinubu, further than Nigeria as a tribal democratic state. Biafra has gone further than Bianca Kanu. And had it been Ojukwu is alive, Bianca Kanu wouldn't have been prostituting around, insulting and diminishing Ojukwu's international image. Because what Bianca is doing right now is demoting whom? The warlord, the great warlord, Chukwuemeka Odumegwu, Dim Ojukwu, has actually gained in the past. He's bringing his pedigree, his integrity and dignity down. I mean this woman. And she's not going anywhere because, like I said earlier, Biafra is more mature than Ojukwu's wife. That's Bianca. Biafra is more mature than Nigeria. Biafra is higher, bigger than Bianca Kanu by far. Bianca Kanu will have no reason to bring Biafra down because Bianca Kanu is too small. Bola Ahmed Tinubu appointed the warlord's wife, Ojukwu's wife, to help him lobby Americans, lobby Western world, not to recognize Biafra. At least he will be showcasing herself. Look, I am the Biafra warlord's wife. Don't mind Nnamdi Kanu. It is finished. Kanu has made name for himself. Sitenike Chukwu Okike Biamma. Kanu has made name. Kanu bụ nwa Chineke Chukwu tell mmanụ. Bianca Kanu cannot bring Kanu down. Ojukwu's wife has come late with all his political games in conjunction with Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the Nigerian, let me say, fallible president. A presidency given to him on the basis of fallacy and, let me say, judiciary rascality. Because we of course know that he did not win election. Never, he didn't. So that's why I'm here to tell you that Bianca Kanu is not in the position to bring Biafra down. Bianca is too junior, too inferior to do that job. If you wake Ojukwu up today, Biafra will run helter skelter. Never be there. Ojukwu will run, Ojukwu's wife, Bianca, would have run helter skelter, escaping from Ojukwu's compound. Because Ojukwu will dinner with her. We deal with her. She's fomenting trouble. She's collecting all those positions to bring Biafra down. Which of course I know that international communities that have known Nnamdi Kanu better and all his objectives for fighting for Biafra. His objectives are more lucid than what federal government of Nigeria is using Bianca Kanu to play as games. Biafra has come a very long way. In the sense that Tinubu can never nurture international power enough or strength to bring Biafra down. Tinubu is lesser, smaller than Biafra, no matter whom he claims to be. A Nigerian president that could not present a good result, certificate, everything forgery, is standing in between Igbo man and Biafra. It is wrong. Tinubu is still making more fatal mistake. That lady she put there will still promote Biafra. Because any story he tells in the Western world will be a stepping stone, stepping block for Biafra to excel in no distant time to come. Biafra is excelling and is excelling a country that started many years ago. The name given to us was written down in glory by God Almighty. It was from Portuguese and the Warri people, Ejo. Biafra constitutes the entire Biafra coastal line states. They are all oil producing states. Delta State, Anambra State, Imo State, Abia State, Edo State, River State. Abia State, Anambra State, Ebonyi State, we are all oil producing states, and we are in one contraption called Biafra. That's why it's paining Nigerian hegemonies. The Arab, Fulani, the Yoruba, Arab, they are conniving together, destroying Nigerian economy by giving us this kind of unhealthy leadership and governance. Nigeria is going down, and Biafra is coming up. Very soon we are going to take all our resources from these Fulani dangerous pigs that have subjected the Igbo man to this kind of humiliation over the years. Ojukwu's appointment or position as foreign, minister, I'm telling you, it's not going to have any, let me say, dangerous effect on Biafra agitation or eruption or emancipation, rather a stepping ladder to exile Biafra sovereignty emergence. Very soon you will say I said it, because all the plan was to bring Igbo man down, to bring Biafra down. I'm seeing Bianca Ojukwu's wife playing the role of the worst saboteur ever, role of the worst sabotage ever played in Igbo land since inception of post-war Igbo situation. Post-war Igbo situation makes me to be who I am today. I work hard, I stand on my own as an Igbo man. From my early age, I left my mother. That is the post-war situation, condition Igbo man has been subjected to since 1970. It makes us strong. It makes us more persevered. We are very determined and focused, more than any person in the world. Look at us, the Igbos, the most traveled tribe in the world. We are all over Southern Africa, Tanzania, Dar es Salaam, Uganda. We are everywhere in Central Africa Republic, like Equatorial Guinea, Gabon. That Igbo man has become president in Gabon because of the Kwashiorkor children helped by the Gabonese during the war. The Gabon that helped the Biafrans bringing food relief and other materials into Biafra land to make sure that Biafrans, Igbos, did not actually go into extinction as planned by the Fulani hegemony. They actually that think and plan it with Queen Elizabeth that they should eliminate, exterminate, execute the entire Igbo youths, Igbo man during the Biafran Civil War. But alas, today, here we are, the most populous, the most populous, the most popular, the most resilient tribe in the world. We have come of age, and Bianca, even additional with Tinubu, Akpabio and co can never bring Biafra down. All the Igbo politicians in Igbo land that are working against Nnamdi Kanu, they could never ever bring Biafra down. We are more resilient, industrious, and proliferating in business, especially entrepreneurship, than any one of them. Igbo man has become #1 person on the continent of Africa.
Well said, Mr. Raif. As usual, you've done the justice to the analysis. Now, Soludo, the governor of Anambra State, has come out to say that the Biafra agitation is causing more harm than good.
Anyway, when a persona non gratum, an undesirable element, a bad egg, a worthless man speaks, I know how to interject. I know how to at least, savor my analysis with good adjectives. What I know about Soludo is that he is the most, let me say, idiotic governor southeastern Nigeria, especially that Igbo progenitor state, Anambra State, has ever produced. The worst governor, the most uneducated governor claiming to be a professor. He was one CBN governor. What is it that he has brought to Igbo land or make an Igbo man as a champion on the field of finance and banking? Nothing, because he's a selfish wolf, a ravenous hyena. Like Soludo could not have said all he said recently about Peter Greg Obi and the Igbo youths, even Biafra agitation. Biafra agitation is the reason why we are heard, our voices all over the world. Washington is singing Igbo man. Just the other day, Igbo man has come out to be among the NFL, National Football League in the United States. Is trying to anchor it, an Igbo man. Everything in this world, Igbo man has become #1 right now. It's because of Biafra struggle. Charles Soludo is a blind dullard. A dullard that could not read ABC, yet he attained the position, the height of professorial achievement. I doubt if he has actually gotten the document, the certificate to be in that position. I'm telling you that Soludo is nothing but a Christmas goat that has lost it all in his family. He could not harness, bring his family amicably together. A madman who has been running the Igbos down, running the Biafrans down, running the entire Anambra state down, visiting native doctors with axe and guns, killing native doctors, beating them with pistols and mortar. Could that earn him a good leadership in Anambra? No. He is fighting the idolatrous people in the southeastern Nigeria. Good one side though, bad generally. He could have at least done well by building the economy of Anambra state, and if worst to worst, he will do what? Expand it to the entire southeastern states. But as an economist, a good banker, he went there, he started messing up, chasing after Udogachi, chasing after Ndiakodo, chasing after Akwokeko Tiwalake, chasing after native doctors and all manners of idolatrous entities in Igbo land. I still repeat, he's doing good on that side, but I'm telling you that politically, socially, Soludo is a big disgrace to Anambra state. The Anambra has made the worst mistake of their lives for voting an ugly Mucheche as a governor, whose face is too ugly and his heart is as black as charcoal. Look at what is coming out from his mouth, that Biafra agitation destroy economy of the southeast. Is that what he read in the school? University of Nigeria and Nsukka, he read it that agitation for self-realization. Someone is trying to, fight for his people, emancipation, and is now destroying the economy of the same region. He is a dunce. He is a fool. He is a dullard. Charles Soludo is doomed, not Anambra State.
Well said, Mr. Ralph. As usual, you've done justice again to it. Finally, a very popular lawyer, very dark man lawyer, in person of Adeyonju, has come out to say that he went to meet Nnamdi Kanu in Sokoto prison, that he discussed to the man that this man is an innocent man. Why is he going through this? That he can't even reason why such a man who is going
through such a thing. Olagunju or something, Gunju, whatever he call himself. Adeyonju, go and tell Igboho to return the money Tinubu gave him to bribe him over emancipation of Oduduwa Republic. Tell Igboho that Nnamdi Kanu is an educated man, a resilient man, a man that understands Pan-Africanism and the human rights activism. Tell Igboho that Igboho is an illiterate. He accepted money to bring Oduduwa down. Igbo cultures and tradition turns its back. We frown at that kind of life of accepting bribery to bring down a whole nation down. Olagunju or Olayunju or whatever you call yourself, go and tell your uncle Tinubu that he's not getting it right. Stop, playing, games. We the Igbos, we don't listen to that kind of statement. Go to Tinubu and tell him that Nnamdi Kanu is innocent, doing something Igboho was doing. Yet he released Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He could not release. He released Igboho. He could not release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Rather, he asking for conditions. Kanu is going to come out devoid of conditionalities. Unconditional release is it. We don't listen to lawyers talking, blah, blah, blah. Go and meet your brother. Go and meet your brother. Again, I repeat it. He is the one in charge of what Kanu is going through. I don't care whether you're a lawyer to whatever he call himself. This Martin Otis. This, what do you call him? Very dark man. Very dark man is not God. I don't care. He's not God and they cannot be God. He cannot even adjudicate or speak for Igbo man in regard of Biafra emancipation. I don't care. All I know is that go and message your uncle that Kanu's incarceration is wrong, unlawful, and extrajudicial. That's it. You are a lawyer. You are a good lawyer. Fine. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. Whatever you stand in the society, you are a Yoruba man. I want Biafra. I want Biafra. Whatever you talk is credited only to you. I know now. When I go talk here, go talk another thing for back. I don't regard what very dark man lawyer is saying right now about Nnamdi Kanu. It actually infuriates me. It infuriates me. It annoys me. It irks me. If there's another word I will use, appalling. It is too appalling Go and address Igboho issue. Go and address Tinubu issue. Stop playing games, telling me all those trash about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the Onyendu of Igbo land. Nwa Chineke tere mmanụ, Lion Jew or whatever you call yourself. Chore or mind your business. Don't intervene. We don't need your motivational or eloquent, let me say, speeches. So that Islamization will succeed in the southeastern Nigeria. If the Turkish military invade southeastern Nigeria, they will allow Boko Haram and the Lakru and Mahmuda to work hand in hand with them, thereby subjecting the Igbos to this kind of, terrorist attack that will diminish the population of Igbo on alarming rates. Let us wait and see how the ESN and the Israeli military forces, IDF, should tackle Gumi suggestion and Tinubu policy of allowing Turkish military base in the southeastern Nigeria. But Ahmed Tinubu, I can see Kwara, I can see Akure, all the palaces in these two states have been vacated by the Obas. The monarchs are no longer in their various compounds because of incessant attack by the bloody Fulani bandits. Why not sending Turkish military to go and have base in Akure? Why not sending Turkish military to go and have bases in Offa, Woro community, all over Kwara State, where these bandits, Fulani terrorists, are operating on daily basis, if not hourly. Listen, it is only in Igbo land. Tinubu, you have failed. Sheikh Gumi, you have failed. This policy can never work. We don't need Turkey. We are not advising that you send terrorist country into Igbo land to have their, terrorist tent, not base. Terrorist pitch or camp, not base. So this time around, I suggest you corner them to southwest to have base here, not in the southeast. All your agreements, all your deadly agenda have actually failed you. Game over. America and Israel, they have been the number one. We've made an agreement with them. We are the southeasterners. The land belongs to us, not to Nigeria. Biafra could resist any military base, having to do with the Turkish or Turkey themselves in the southeastern Nigeria. Samuel Mawan Joku is there. Nnamdi Kanu is fast coming out. I think it's just an empty threat, a propagandum that could not even realize. It can never be realized. It's an empty threat.
Well said, Mr. Rife. A very important subscriber of mine asked a very important question. Has Nigeria now become a country where someone don't have the authority to worship whatsoever he or she wants to worship?
No, freedom of worship is abandoned many years ago. I could remember so vividly in 2015 when the entire country, even Christians, gang up against a Christian president in the person of Goodluck Jonathan. They called him bad luck. Reverend fathers, pastors, they actually sponsored a radical Muslim, Muhammad Buhari, to have an edge upper hand over Jonathan election. And it happened in 2015. Goodluck Jonathan was voted out. Redeemed Church actually worked hard to make sure that Ochibanjo become vice president, of which he was actually. And Jonathan was booted away. Jonathan, a Christian, failed because the entire country supported a Muslim radical in the person of late Muhammad Buhari. He won the election and the freedom of worship in Nigeria became to reduce. It slackened since 2015 and it still slackens. Where there is nothing like freedom of worship again in Nigeria. What they want in Nigeria now is a systematic Islamization of the southwest, southeast, the entire country of Nigeria. They want to Islamize. Let everybody become Muslim. To fear, as an Igbo man, I speak. I refuse to become a Muslim. I refuse to worship Allah or Muhammad. Freedom of worship is still on course in the southeastern Nigeria. Nobody could stop it. Unless I find myself in Kano State, which of course I know, not possible. I'm an Igbo man. I refuse to be Islamized. I refuse to bow before Sultana of Sokoto. I refuse to bow before all this religious policy that has not gone well with the people of southeastern Nigeria. I refuse to bow before religious intimidation. I'm an Igbo man with a difference, and I'm telling you that the southeastern Nigeria will never fall before Islam. No freedom of worship, secular worshiping in Nigeria again. Why? Because Tinubu had an agenda with the hegemony. That's why he has turned his back on the killings going on in the southwest and mid-belt against Christian genocide. He actually tweeted, "No Christian is dying." Let me tell you, the Fulani hegemony actually caged this administration to maintain the agreement they had together. Look at Soludo Sokoto. He's not saying anything about the killings of innocent Christian women during the Palm Sunday worship, during the Modern Sunday. Even this 2 days or 3 days ago on Sunday, Christians were slaughtered in Plateau State, Jos to be precise. Look at what is going on across the entire Woro community in Kwara State. They have abandoned their villages. They ran away to avoid killings by Fulani bandits. Who are the Fulanis? Anyway, Fulanis are all over Nigeria in various urbanities and localities. We know them. We don't need to work hard to differentiate the Fulanis from the Igbo, from the Yorubas. The Fulanis are everywhere, yet nobody is asking questions. They are coming in their large numbers. When it overwhelms localities and the various villages in Nigeria, their next port of call is township, urbanities. You can see it coming, and that is what is going to spell a total Islamization of Nigeria. It is coming.
Finally, Mr. Raf, in this moment of turbulent period, a message of hope to your brothers and sisters in diasporas and around the world.
Yeah, ndị Igbo ganụ ntị, Igbo kwanu, Igbophobia. Igbophobia, I explain. Igbophobia meaning Igbo hate. Reasons why if you mention Igbo in the gathering of Yorubas, they will begin to fight you. Reasons why if you speak Igbo where Urobo, Isoko, our sisters are gathering, they will look you anya somehow. Igbophobia is it. That's why Fulani can never sleep without hating, abhorring, or detesting Igbo man. Everything Igbo man does, Fulani people can never see it as a right thing. Igbo man developing Nigeria, being the scientist, technologist in Nigeria, Fulani man can never see it as a good development in Nigeria, is because they have hatred on Igbo. My advice is, ndị Igbo, fie na aka n'anya, nekwa ndị Turkey ka ha na-abịa ka ha were ana Igbo. They are coming to occupy, to do what? Implement, yes, fund, finance Islamization agenda that started almost 3 centuries ago with Ottoman Dan Fodio, the first jihadist in West Africa. Unu ekwekwana ka ha succeed na Igbo. Turkey na-abịa, military base in Igbo land, Igbo in America, Igbo in Britain, Igbo all over the world. Come, let us fight Turkey. Having military base in Igbo land is an abomination. From there, they will infiltrate us, they will Islamize us. That was how they Islamized Turkey many years ago. Igbo man, say no to Turkey military base in Igbo land is an abomination. We will never allow it. Someone can never. Nnamdi Kanu is not happy with that. The entire Biafran struggle, faithfuls in America, they will never like it. Igbo American soldier or army veterans, they will never allow it. Come en masse, let us fight this, sickness that is coming to infest Igbo man in the southeastern Nigeria. We say no to Islamization.
Thank you very much, my viewers. You've heard it all.